Good evening all your blues, welcome back to the AG Chelsea TV channel. In this video, we'll find out the latest news about Chelsea FC. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss daily update. Lisandro Martinez red card statement. The Premier League say VAR Michael Salisbury agreed with referee Rob Jones that Lisandro Martinez had committed a reckless challenge on Cole Palmer late in Manchester United's 1-1 draw with Chelsea, and therefore was not worthy of a sending off, usually one of the fixtures to look out for on the top flight calendar. United and Chelsea was largely uneventful until second-half goals from Bruno Fernandez and Moises Caicedo. The former had struck from the penalty spot minutes before the latter thrashed in a rebound, and another flashpoint in the third minute of stoppage time proved to be a challenge by Martinez on the Chelsea forward Palmer. The Argentine swung a leg out, seemingly attempting to cut the ball out, but his studs of his right boot instead made contact with the knee of his opponent. On-field referee Jones opted to show the guilty player a yellow card, with VAR taking a look as well. That task fell to Salisbury, who gave the all-clear to play on without any need to upgrade the punishment. It was a controversial call amongst the Blue squad as they protested, whilst Gary Neville on commentary duty said Martinez was lucky to remain on the field. Now the Premier League have officially responded, posting the statement that explains the tackle was deemed reckless, but did not endanger the opponent. It read, "The referee issued a yellow card to Martinez for a challenge on Palmer. VAR checked for a potential red card and confirmed the referee's call of no red card, deeming that it was a reckless challenge. As a result, Martinez was not sent off, instead picking up his fourth yellow card of the season. One more of those, and he meets the criteria to be suspended for one match." Enzo Maresca on fantastic Moises Caicedo. After seeing his team come back from going behind to secure a draw away against Manchester United, Enzo Maresca was full of praise for goalscorer Moises Caicedo, and provided an update on Cole Palmer after the forward was left limping by a high challenge late in the game. Maresca felt another excellent Caicedo performance makes him a perfect example of the talent this Chelsea squad possesses. "Since we arrived, Moi is doing fantastic. The players are human beings, it's normal to have little ups and downs. Moi, since we arrived, is improving a lot. We are trying to spend time with him, and all the rest also, to try and improve them. Moi is showing how good he is. Most of the time in football, 1 + 1 is not 2. Because he was so good at Brighton, that doesn't mean that when he joins Chelsea, he is automatically going to be as good as he was at Brighton. He needs a little bit more time to adapt. Chelsea is a big club, one of the best clubs in the world, so the impact is not easy, and when players join Chelsea, it's not so automatic. You probably need a bit of time, and now Moi is showing how good he was and how good he is this year. I think I have one of the best squads in the Premier League, no doubt about it, and Moi belongs to the squad. I am in love with the squad because it's very good. For me, we are one of the best squads in the Premier League, but, as I've said many times, talent is not enough. We need to do more, but we are going in the right direction." Enzo was less pleased about Lisandro Martinez's high challenge on Cole Palmer, which escaped a red card from the officials, but left our No-20 nursing a knock. Cole was in the changing room with ice, so we are waiting now. Hopefully it is nothing important. I know I will be asked about the referee's decision, and I think it's quite clear for almost all of us, but the referee is there to make the decision, and he took a different decision. I told him at the end of the game that if you don't go for the ball and you just go for the player, it is a red. When there's no intention to go for the ball and you go for the player's legs, for me there's no doubt for the decision. I think it's quite clear that it was a red. Lampard urges Enzo Fernandez to work hard. Chelsea legend Frank Lampard has had his say on Enzo Fernandez and revealed what he believes the midfielder needs to do to get back into the team. The Blues were held to a 1-1 draw by Manchester United, and their wait for a first win at Old Trafford since 2013 continues, although the point does move Chelsea into the top 4. Having made 11 changes against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup tie in midweek, Maresca reverted back to his strongest lineup. That meant Fernandez once again found himself on the bench as the Italian went with his preferred midfield pairing of Caicedo and Romeo Lavia. Maresca had spoken before the game about why Fernandez wasn't starting at the moment, and the evidence was once again on show, especially in the first half. The Argentine came on in the second half, but wasted a very good opportunity to win the game for the Blues as they missed the chance to go third. Despite not winning, Maresca insisted he was very happy with the performance, but once again there are likely to be more questions about Fernandez. Lampard. who knows a thing or two about playing in midfield for the club, revealed afterwards what he feels the World Cup winner needs to do to get back in the team. 4. Enzo Fernandez, he will have to work hard to get back into the team, he told Sky Sports as cited on X.com. Fernandez won't be happy with losing his place in the team, but it's down to him show the manager he deserves to be selected. And it will be interesting to see how he responds. Chelsea face another big week before the international break as they face Noah in the Conference League on Thursday night, a game which Fernandez could well start, before hosting Arsenal on Sunday in a huge London derby. Chelsea fuming after Guma's move. According to the Daily Mail, Chelsea were left furious after Liverpool managed to secure the transfer of Guma this summer, with the West London side believing they've missed out on a generational talent for the future. Guma was ranked as one of the best talents in the Premier League, with the England youth international drawing comparisons to Raheem Sterling, having made the move to Liverpool this summer at 16 years old, with Liverpool's U18's manager Mark Bridge-Wilkinson predicting Guma to one day become a first-teamer at Anfield. The hype around the attacker is certainly real, who this season will push to break into the U21s. And with Chelsea left fuming with Guma's move to Liverpool, it feels only natural for the Reds to believe they've secured a huge prospect for the seasons to come, with the 16-year-old set for a big future at Anfield, an England youth international and a product of one of the best academies in the country in Chelsea. It's safe to say that Guma has a real shot at becoming a superstar at Liverpool if his development can continue at a steady pace, and some big names in football also think the teenager will make it in the Premier League, with John Terry sending a message to Guma once news broke that the attacker was making the switch from Chelsea to Liverpool. Indeed, Guma's potential is exciting and something that Liverpool need to tap into if they're to develop the forward into an exciting player, and fans will be hopeful that the England youth international can reach his potential in the years to come. And that's the end of today's video. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss daily update from my channel.